Senator, thank you so much for joining us. It's a real honor to have you here with us tonight, and thank you for being the first to accept our invitation. What place does the church have in government-sanctioned civil marriages?
My concern is continually to make sure that the rights that are conferred by the state are equal for all people. That's why I opposed DOMA in 2006 when I ran for the United States Senate.
If you were back in the Illinois legislature where you served and the issue of civil marriage came before you, how would you have voted on that?
Well, my view is that we should try to disentangle what has historically been the issue of the word marriage, which has religious connotations to some people, from the civil rights that are given to couples.
But on the grounds of civil marriage, can you see to our community where that comes across as sounding like separate but equal?
Well, look, when my parents got married in 1960, I would also say this, that if I were advising the civil rights movement back in 1961 about its approach to civil rights, I would have probably said it's less important that we focus on an anti-miscegenation law than we focus on a voting rights law and a non-discrimination in employment law and all the legal rights that are conferred by the state. If we're going to talk about justice and civil rights and fairness, that should apply to all people, not just some. And there are some folks who, coming out of the church, have, elevated one line in Romans above the Sermon on the Mount.
Would you put the fight for among gays and lesbians for civil rights on a par with the civil rights movement for African Americans? Senator Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Senator, thank you for being here tonight. You've said in past settings like this and in all across the country that you would like to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
It just struck me that it wasn't working and that what we needed to do was to try to move us toward using the Code of Military Justice and judge people on conduct, not status. No matter whether you're, gay or straight, that's the way it should be. It should be even-handed across the entire services.
What is at the heart of your opposition to same-sex marriage?
Well, Joe, I prefer to think of it as being very positive about civil unions. And, you know, for me, we have made it very clear in our country that we believe in equality. How we get to full equality is the debate we're having. And I am absolutely in favor of civil unions with full equality. You know, Joe Blow, Joe Schmo walking down the street can say, here's what I believe. You say, oh, well, who cares? Chairman of the Joint Chiefs says it. That has a direct impact on policy, and that's what I went after. But I should have put it in a broader context.
Welcome, Governor Richardson.
Do you think homosexuality is a choice, or is it biological?
It's a choice.
I don't know if you understand the question. Do you think a homosexual is born that way, or do you think that around 7th grade we go, oh, I want to be gay?
I'm not a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't.
Well, it's hard when you are a citizen of a country that tells you that you are making a choice when you were born that way. And your creator made you that way, and there's a document that was written 200 years ago that says you are entitled to certain rights.
People who are opposed to equality for gays and lesbians say it's a lifestyle choice and that it can be cured or changed